what a difference a hormone makes.
Gosh,
So
so much.
Melanie started adding in a little bit of testosterone.
So I've been on this journey. I've been using, the first one I started using was progesterone, then I started using estrogen. I've had some ups and downs with all that and kind of playing.
This is a perimenopause video, in case anyone doesn't know.
Just in case you couldn't figure
I'm
it
on the
out.
roller coaster ride, and I don't like roller coasters.
He's on it with me. I've been playing mad scientist, figuring out what's working, what's not.
So let's talk about Costa Rica.
Yeah.
So
My energy was so low,
you'd have to take a break walking to the swimming hole.
which wasn't that far. What was it, less than a mile?
It wasn't that far.
Yeah.
Now, I will give you, it was hot, but it wasn't an excessive. It wasn't like me walking into town in the mornings right now.
Well, that's like 5 miles. So yeah.
That's-
Totally different.
That's insane. We're talking a mile or less.
Yeah.
And you were just wiped
It
out.
was exhausting, and I felt so bad because, like, you and Charlie were like just booking it along, and I'm going, I need to stop and take a break.
Yeah. And so,
And I've noticed over the last year, because here it is December.
yep.
That was in January.
Mm-hmm.
That I just feel like I've gotten more and more fatigued, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, okay,
Middle age.
yes, perimenopause. And so I was like, I feel like there's something missing, and you know, the estrogen and progesterone I'm getting over the counter without a prescription, and I couldn't do that, and so I needed to either get a prescription or go somewhere that I could get it. But in any case, long story short, I was able to get some testosterone
A gel.
that I have added in the proper amounts for a woman, not
Yep.
a whole packet like you would use.
So what I think most people don't realize, and a lot of men won't realize, but testosterone is a critical hormone for women.
Yes.
It is the main hormone, it's really the main one for men.
Yeah.
And for women though, guys, it helps them overall. It is also the sex drive hormone.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
You know, at least one of them. It works in conjunction. Now, see, that's the thing.
Now, is testosterone all that matters? Now you
No.
feel great?
No,
Why not?
because it works in conjunction with other stuff. You can't just use one of these. Generally, you cannot just use one of these and expect it to all balance out.
Okay.
Because all of them tank during perimenopause at different times. And so for some women, this one might take first, and then for others, this one might take first. And so it's really, I don't like the way that sun's hitting me.
Isn't there a chart you can use to tell you what you need?
Not really. It's a little difficult. You need a medical professional that is experienced with this stuff. You need to read and learn on your own as well. Because if you can't find a medical professional that's actually knowledgeable,
Which most of them are not.
most of them are not. There are a couple of resources that I can guide you to if you like, but
We can put links below.
or you can put links below. But yeah, you really need to kind of do it in community, because low estrogen or high estrogen could end up with the same symptom. It's so messed up.
I'm sorry, it's
It
like
really is.
so.
And every woman's going to be different too.
Yeah, and understand the medical community has basically said a big F you to women.
Yeah.
They do nothing when it comes to training their doctors on it. Now we got to hear Mary Claire Haber talk,
Yes.
and she was just as dismissive as all the other doctors until she went through menopause and it wrecked her. And then she's like, oh, holy crap, why hasn't anyone told us about this? Why don't we do anything? Mm-hmm. And so the interesting part is, at least now that you've kind of figured it out, you're set. You're done, right?
No, because it'll change again.
What?
Yeah. It's
A woman's
going
going to change again?
Yeah. For the moment, I feel amazing. I might be responding better in some areas. And
Testosterone is a sex hormone, can confirm.
And also, I have more energy and less pain, to be honest, right now.
Overall.
Overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been hoofing it better. You don't need breaks.
Yeah.
So you gotta play mad scientist and take care of yourself, ladies. Men, you only have one hormone you've got to worry about and get checked as you age. understand that a lot of what we eat, the garbage food made by big
That's
manufacturers,
a huge thing.
work against your testosterone level. Understand sleep is your most important thing.
Yeah.
Lifting,
And all of this goes for women too, like the junk food, the bad stuff.
Yep.
Mary Claire Haver has like a whole diet that she designed
Yep.
specifically for women in peri and menopause. And so lifting is huge,
Yeah.
diet is huge. All of these things are really important for health as we age.
So it's overlooked. And when I say lifting, I'm talking resistance training. But at the end of the day, my sister's focusing on yoga and flexibility. And you need that too. You need to do that, but actually muscle strength, muscle development should be your first priority. It correlates highly to longevity and a health span that matches your lifespan, and then flexibility. I know I've got tight hips, had an injury, had an issue, and only once I started a stretching routine did that clear up.
Yeah.
So
mobility and lifting,
yeah,
and Pilates, ladies.
Yeah, but before I start looking at other things, I've been really focused. I got my sleep right, excluding the last 2 weeks. I've had my diet right.
Yeah, we haven't exactly done the right thing.
I've got my exercise right.
Yeah.
And so when you start looking at all of that, eliminating sugar, eliminating junk food most of the time, high percentage of the time, getting the sleep, getting the water, oh my gosh. I'm feeling great. But again, it's intentional.
It really is. And I gotta say, that is like so difficult for me. If you have ADHD, you understand what I'm saying. It's just really hard to be in a routine, but it's also something that you almost have to create a hyper focus for yourself on being intentional about it, because it is incredibly important.
Does it matter what form the hormones come in?
It kind of does. So that's a difficult thing to answer in short, but yeah, it kind of does.
Should we do another whole video on that?
Probably, because you can get it in cream, you can get it in injection, you can get it in tablet. And it might be that the cream doesn't work for you, but the tablet does, or something like that. So there's that, and then there's, has this one been tested as thoroughly as this one? And so there's a lot of education that goes into this, for yourself.
And for men in the hormones, you basically have the testosterone injections, pellets, which is time release, and then gel. But gel, you don't know how well you absorb, so that's kind of a challenge.
Well, and patches, that's one I forgot to mention too. So there's a lot of options.
Are there going to be any other links below?
Yeah, well, I have personally found success with a particular brand for the estrogen and progesterone. I use a cream, and that
links will be down below.
Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link, but if you choose not to purchase through that link, you can still go to the company and purchase and give it a try.
And if you have any questions, or you've got a new group.
I have a new group starting for women in perimenopause and menopause age. If you're leading up to perimenopause and you're a little concerned about how it's going to go for you, you are welcome as well. So that is, there will be more information on my website, which will also be linked below. And I actually look forward to seeing you there. There will be a lot of psychoeducation and discussion.
All right. We'll catch you all next time. Talk to you later.